Okay, hello everyone. So hopefully the notifications are fixed. I need to, my radiator's on about, and I need to run downstairs and get a drink. So let me just put the sound. Let me just get the sound right on this first. So the desktop audio is on. Let me go to the track. Let me know if the sound's right on the car, because obviously I have to check this every time I go live, because I switch games from different things and stuff. You got no notification, so it looks like my guess is that the notification system is still not 100% fixed, but at least we've got 25 people in at this point. Yesterday and the day before and the day before that, we had like 2 people in at this stage, so they're obviously working on a fix. They haven't tweeted out that they fixed it yet, so hopefully they're just slowly bringing the notifications back. And even if we get half the notifications go out, that's the main thing. Right, let's just test this and let me know if the audio is okay. Let me know if it's a bit too loud or a bit too quiet while I'm driving.
The car on your left. Clear on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
So, if you think it's too loud or too quiet, let me know in the chat just so I can see. If you think it's fine, let me know. I haven't got long to warm up for this. Sounds okay to you? So what I'm going to do now is actually a little bit louder for the car. Obviously I don't want it too loud though.
Car stop on the left.
I've increased it a little bit, but I don't want it so loud that you can't hear me. Okay, I just need to get up to speed. This is a different setup to what we were running the other day. So got a lot more diff on it, slightly different suspension. Not too... I wish I would have warmed up. I thought the race was at 1:45. And when I looked, it's at 12:45, so I've just jumped on without warming up. So this is going to be a little warm-up session that I've got now. We've also changed the rotation, the degrees of rotation on the wheel to 1080 rather than 900. I did it on the options. I didn't realize I could do it. I can actually go into the calibration and do it, and I did that. So we've got it at what we used on the T500 now. I'm not sure how this setup's going to cope with tyre wear, but we'll see. I haven't really had the ability to test it out properly yet. We're in P1 in the GT3s, but I don't think there's any GT3s in this lobby, really. It definitely feels faster, this setup, though. I think that the setup's a bit more competitive, but we will see. It's a little bit trickier to drive, but I'll take that if it's more competitive. I'd rather be in, like, battling than sit in the midfield, like. The difference that a good setup makes on this game, though, it's just like night and day. So we've obviously got race fuel in at the moment, just trying to get used to the car. I've done a separate setup for qualifying as well, which I'll load up in the qualifying one. I don't need to hide the setup either because it's not a paid setup, this. Whoa. Nah, it won't. Not in top split, it won't match the GTEs. This is just a random practice lobby, remember. And the track is a little bit cooler than normal, so the lap times are going to be a bit faster. At least that's consistent anyway. Pretty much identical lap. Hiya, MJ. It's all going good. We look like we've got the setup a lot better, so... Car feels a little bit easier to get on the power in the corners now. I can, like, get on much earlier through that corner there without getting the understeer wide. It's so much better. Then I can just lift and then get really aggressive on the throttle through that corner, which gives me better exit speed. It's still not going to be like as fast as what the top drivers will drive, but I'm just hoping it's a bit more competitive. I've got the qualifying setup already done. I just need to load it up. All that I've changed is the ride height, really. Which I will put on in a minute and give it a go. I just wanted to test this out in the race, really. I've tested it in warm conditions. It was okay. This is a slightly cooler track temperature, and it feels okay in this as well. So it should be okay for the race, hopefully. A little bit should have been on the throttle a little bit earlier there, but I can get on the throttle now in them corners and it's not understeer, and it's actually rotating at the same time. It's so much better. So we'll do this lap, and then I'm just going to go and check the lap times, and I'm going to throw on the qualifying setup and have a little go with that. No, not really. No lap time I'm chasing because the conditions change every race, so it's hard to really judge your lap times. I just want to compare it to the other people in the lobby, and even that's not really going to be a great comparison because you don't know what they could. This time of day, the I ratings aren't going to be that high, but I just wanted to get on stream and do a daytime stream for a change, because this is what I want to be doing more often. Right, let's have a little look. So at the moment, our race pace is 1.7 seconds faster than this guy here. However, you can't judge much on that, but let's go and put the qualifying setup on, and I need to go and turn the heating off before I do this. So where is it? Where's my one? There it is. There. Watkins, my qualifying setup. Load that one. Okay. So let's just, if anyone wants to have a little look, I'll show you. This is the qualifying one that I've got on there at the moment. So you can rewind, pause it, do what you want. But I'm running 4-wing, diff on 75. We've moved the ABS up to 11 from 10. It seems better like that. We've also got harder rear. We had 1 on the rear, the ARB blades. We've now got 4 on them, and it feels a lot better. It feels like it wants to rotate a lot better now. So good to see you, Phil. Haven't seen you in a while. I don't know if you've been getting the notification. Like, we've had issues with notifications on YouTube. They've not been getting sent out to people. So we've been live every night, but a lot of people have been missing from the streams. Right, let's load that up. I need one thing I need to do. Oh no, it's done. Yeah. So let's load that up. Double check that actually. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just gonna go and turn the heating off. Yeah, Phil, we've been live every night. Just the problem with the game. I'm just gonna go and turn the heating off and get a drink for this race. You thought no one wanted you and you... We've been live every night. It's just such a pain that YouTube's been messed up. It's been free. I think it might be sorted today, though. It looks like... I don't think everyone's got the notification. I think they're still working on a proper fix, but it looks like they're getting there, because the last 3 nights I've had to do, like, start a stream, then end it, and then start it again just to get anyone into the actual stream. Right, how long have we got? Have we got time to test this setup out now in qualifying? We've got time to do a lap or two. Let's just test that out in qualifying. It's a little bit looser in qualifying, but I've got to risk it, really. I need to get the better times in. Let's let this GTE car go. Might need to open that window a bit as well in a minute.
Slow car ahead.
Oh. But this isn't going to be a very high rated split, I don't think. So we need to get a good result, or we could risk losing a lot of I rating. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get a lap in before this lobby opens. Oh, skim the wall. I don't think it's given me... I don't know if it's damaged the car. We'll see on the straights in a minute.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Might be a little bit of damage there because it's not gaining time with the lighter fuel. Ah, got loose. This is GT3 I'm in. Ah! No, this has been an awful lap, but at least it's drivable. I'm just not doing a very good lap. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. At least we know it's drivable. That's the main thing. Let's get back to the pits. Let's join the race. Open this window a bit. We don't want to save that, no. Pull these blinds down just in case of sun. Just in case the sun comes through and starts going on the TV screen, it'll bug me, so. Down there. And let's just hope we get a qualifying lap in this time. Keep it smooth and go for an alright lap. I don't think I need to push too hard. I don't think it's going to be massively competitive, this lobby. But I just wanted to have another race on it. And this week, tomorrow, the change is quite good because there's a few different races I can race on iRacing, so should be interesting. It's because we are tools. Because they're mods. That's all it is. Alright, so let's just... I don't know how to do this qualifying. Do I go for a lap or do I put a banker in first? This is not like GT Sport. You only get, you know, any sort of track extension, cutting your laps invalidated, it won't count. But anyone seen the daily races this week are so crap. It's literally every race is going to be a single make race by the end of the week. The 4C will end up dominating at race B. So it'll be a single make race. Race C at Tsukuba is a single make race. In the Toyota, it's a road car race. We've had that exact combination on about a month ago or something like that, but I'm not going to do that. And race A is so bad. Race A is just not... I'm not going to do race A. So when I stream GT Sport tonight, we're just going to do some more FIA manufacturer testing because we're not sure if the official season is starting very early this year, because if you go on GT Sports, if you go onto their page, you'll see a tweet they've put out about the new FIA season. We don't know whether it's official or no one knows, but it looks like they might be starting the season early, so it could be the start of the pre-season at the end of this month, the official pre-season. So I don't know what car I'm going to pick if that's the case, because I'm going to want to pick a car that I'm confident and used to now. So if it's the official season, I'm going to go something... I'm going to have to really think about it. Oh, well, that was worth it. Right. So. That window open a bit. Get some fresh air in. Let's go for this qualifying. Let's just have a little look at the lobby, actually. I haven't even looked at the lobby. So I'm quite high rated, you can see, which is... I mean, we got a lot of GT3 cars, but the way the races were going the other day, we've got someone here that looks like he's quite... Oh, I know him, he's fast. So I doubt I'll get P1. I think that he's going to have P1 in this, but if I can fight for a podium, it'll be good. We've got a lot of lower division drivers in here. The way, obviously, the lobby is. But we've got a fair few cars to drive against. At least we've got some competition. I don't know how this is going to go. I've not tested this setup properly yet in like a situation like this, so this will be interesting.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
I didn't even... Did anyone see what the temperatures were then? I didn't check. I didn't even check them, did I? Damn. I should have clicked on the info. It doesn't matter. I'll just drive it to what the grip feels like. Yeah, he got his first win, didn't he? I've seen that. I'm surprised, like, in the rookie class, I don't know, is he out of rookie? I have no idea what his progression's like on that. I mean, I think the area that he needs to concentrate on is just not making mistakes from what I've watched so far of Aries. He's making a lot of errors on iRacing, and on iRacing you make errors like that, it kills your safety rating. So one thing I think he needs to do is go in time trial. You can get your rank up so fast with your safety rating if he hasn't been in it already, because the first few attempts that you do boost your rating up loads. So it'd be a good idea to do that if I was him. Take it easy on this out lap. I don't want to... I like the tyres to be quite cool when I start the lap. And let's build it up now. And wish me luck. I've got to get a lap in, so let's just try to avoid the times ones.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
Oh, a lot of understeer through there. Must be a warm track, I think.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
Oh, God. I've been a bit of a pussy through there. Need to try and bring this lap back a bit. It's not going so well. Jesus.
One more lap.
Right, we can improve on that by quite a bit. At least we've got a base lap in. Come on, hook this up. Oh God. No! I messed it up. We're going to lose loads of time there. The rear went on me. Crap. No, I can't believe I've messed that up so much. I've really made a bit of a balls up of that. That was on, I was heading for a 44 and I totally messed it up. Oh no, I don't believe that. I'm annoyed at myself. At least we know the pace was there though. The pace was definitely had a chance of getting there. I mean, that lap was looking like it was going to be... I would have had pole so far out of the drivers that have done a time. I don't think these are particularly competitive in here, but we've got the speed, I think, to match him. Let's check the temperature, because I might put an extra bit of wing on it. It felt... No, I think I'll be okay. We'll be okay. 37. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get the fit. That mistake on that corner lost me pole. Ugh. What an idiot I am. That's frustrating, that, because Dave's, yeah. See, that lap time, I could have had that. A 45.3. I lost at least 3-4 attempts in that one corner. I need to get past this P2 as fast as possible because I think I've got the speed to challenge P1 in this. I really do. It was a daft error on that second stint. The first lap was really weak. I pussied it too much. And then the second lap, into that corner, the rear went and I lost such a big amount of time. Yeah, I've never had it. I need some wood. Touch wood. I've never, ever, ever had a disconnection in iRacing. Although, I've never really streamed the game whilst playing it. So, We'll see how it goes. So this is going to be it looks like a three-way fight for the lead. I need to get I need to see it. Hopefully my race pace is good enough to match the top qualifier, because I messed that lap up then. I mean, you saw how much of time I lost on it. It was a big mistake. Let's get to the grid and change all this, because
1 lap to green.
I'm just going to put a little bit more in this time just in case, because I don't know if it's going to... No, it won't go an extra lap, will it? We're going to leave 35 in. Will it be... No, I'm going to put 35 in, yeah. We'll just do that. And we need to take the tyres off. Do I risk... I don't think it's going to go an extra lap. No, it'll be alright. We'll be sound, I think. Or do I play it safe with the fuel? I think I'm just going to play it a little bit safer and put 38 in. I can always adjust it when the race is going anyway. I'm still kicking myself at that mistake then, because that should have been... I should have been starting P1 then. I'm really annoyed at that mistake. I need to try and... Gotta hope that I can get past... let's just change this fuel down to... Oh. That's not the fuel. That's the fuel, isn't it? I'm going to put one mixture on for the main lap for a bit while we're sitting here, just to save a bit in case. I'm starting P3, but I should have been P1. I'm annoyed. Really am a bit frustrated at myself for that. I downshifted too fast again. The rear went and we lost. We were like 6-7 tenths up on that lap, weren't we? So we were heading for probably a 45. What? Yeah, 45.2, something like that. Shame. I'm hoping the lead GT3 driver is going to back it up a bit again, because we don't want to be right on the GTE car's back.
Catch the 14 car. Catch the 6 car.
Are you going to wait, or is... Right, let's back up. Let's not go on. Let's just take it nice and easy. Don't drive up to the back of them.
Catch the 3 car. Catch the 18 car.
Yeah, he's going to let them go a bit, I think. Let's just take that fuel down. I want to save a bit of fuel just in case on this lap. I think if I was like really on it then in qualifying and that actually warmed up a bit, I could have crept in the 44s. Which shows that the pace is definitely getting a lot better. This setup's definitely better than the last one we tried, 100%. Come on, back it up a bit. We need to let them go. Back it up a bit, GT3 driver. We don't want to be getting on the back of the GTE drivers.
Catch the 11 car.
He needs to back it up. He's not, see... You don't really want to be starting, because I think the back drivers in this GTE are going to be messy, and this could be dangerous. What's going to happen here? Look how close he is. They're there. Back up and let them go. Why is he doing that? This is what annoyed. Like the other day when we raced it, we had a high I-rated driver in P1, and you saw what he did. He let them go because then he could get on with it and not worry about catching the slower GTE cars up fast. But this guy's obviously not up for that. He's far too... He needs to slow down a bit. Put the full mixture on. Yeah, back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green. Car stop on the left. Go left.
He shouldn't be rejoining the track like that. Whoa, 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 what happened then? Need to get in the rhythm of the setup. That's better. That's better through there. That's what I wanted to get the corner like. We're back in the slipstream nearly. Oh, I've got to watch the times ones. Got another one then. Need to start getting on with this. They're pulling away a bit. I braked too early now. I don't know what I'm doing. I braked about well, must have been about 100 yards early at least. Come on. Right, let's just try and get some speed together here. I'm not driving very well so far. I forgot to get the bloody lap delta up as well. Come on, time 3 already. So the good thing, it looks like P3 is actually faster than P1. I mean, sorry, P2. Ah, I'm just struggling to get on the power now. That was an awful sector again. I've got to sort that last sector out. Bit better through there. Hey, we gained a bit there. Let's get it back under 2 seconds if I can. Losing too much on that final sector. Come on. P1 seems to be pulling away a bit now. I missed the apex. We seem to be pegging it around 3.5 seconds now. Oh, that was a bit risky. Ah, no, what am I doing? Car feels a little loose already, which isn't good. So we got a back marker in front now. He's obviously had damage or something. Hopefully he lets us go at some point, quite like nicely in a nice place.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Thank you. .8 behind this guy ahead now. I mean, P4 is nowhere though. I don't even know where he is. He was like 20 seconds behind or something. So 3.7, 3.8 is weird. We're holding it around 3.6, 3.7 seconds. It looks like he's a bit closer, but you can't really tell. 3.6. Lost a bit of time there, but better through there.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I feel like the setup's getting better as this fuel's coming down now. P1 looks like he's, I don't know, he looks a bit nearer. I'll have to see on the Delta. He's 6.6 seconds ahead, P1, 6.6, yeah. P1's, I don't know if P1's picked up damage because he seems to be struggling a bit. I think that P2 senses that he's struggling because he's pushing now. He's got on it big time. If they can start fighting, we might start. Yeah, look how close he is to P1 now. He's definitely catching him up. I'm gonna let you go on the inside, mate. Go on the inside.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Lost a bit of time with letting him through, but Hopefully he can catch them up before they pit. Which I think he'll do no problem. Oh, he did. I don't think he lost as much time with the lead driver. I lost about half a second, but not much you can do.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
That was scruffy through there, but they're starting to pull away again now. I'm gonna go now in the pits. Not risking too much there with the pit entry. Where's my pit button? Where? There he is. I'm gonna take it nice and easy. I'm not risking stuff. Probably could have put less fuel in, but not really a need to risk it too much. Oh, we've got the G. I maybe should have waited a lap. We've got the GTE cars now. I've put myself in. I'm not gonna let him go yet. He's not close enough.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Give him space. I mean, you've not got the exit speed there. I'm not just going to let you go yet. Go on the inside now.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, we got a bit of desync there. He just disappeared. Oh, he keeps disappearing.
The lead is sitting now.
God, I should have went for a wee before I started this race. Dying for the ton. Hey, is P2 losing time or is it me? 5.8 seconds. He must have had an incident somewhere. He's not close enough to let him through yet. Come on, you need to be getting closer. You know, I can't let him go here. I'd have to lift too much, so he'll have to wait for the corner after this. Not letting you go there yet, mate. Go on, go on the right hand side then. If you want to go around the outside, you can do that.
Still there. Clear.
P2 is definitely dropping off and I can't work out why. It's 5, he was 7 seconds, now it's 5.5. Maybe he's just taking it easy. He probably knows he can't get P1. Maybe he's just backed off a bit. Ooh. Okay, so it's getting close to getting under 5 seconds, this gap. I feel like he's got to be backed off for some reason, whether he's just playing it safe or what, but... .3 on the straight. We're under 5 seconds now. What's going on? Has he got some damage off one of the lead drivers in GT or something? Possibility. May have had contact with one of them or something. Oh, nearly lost it there. Come on. Unless he's on the field and he thinks it might go an extra lap or something. I don't know. I'll take that. I don't mind. Oh, not another one. That was silly. He seems to have picked his speed up a bit now. Maybe he's just been doing a bit of fuel saving or something. Bit annoying that we let him go so fast at the start, because after then we've not had bad pace compared to P2.
You have about 5 laps of fuel there.
So we've got the GTE cars coming back through in a minute after their pit stop. They'll be lapping again. Probably within the next 2 or 3 laps. If it gets that far, I don't know. So P2's managed to get the gap to about 6 seconds now, so he's definitely... I think he was just saving fuel for a bit or something like that. It's just not rotating now with the tyre wear. Whoa! That was a near bin on right at the end of the race. Jesus.
Go left.
Did he run out of fuel? I think he might have done.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
We're on the. This is going to be the final lap. A good job I put that extra bit of fuel in though. Looking like it looks like it.
Right side, clear on the right.
Oh, you're going to hold me up now up here, aren't you?
Car right. Still there. Clear.
He's a lap down in a GTE car by the looks of it, but. Get out the way. Blue flag, mate.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Possibly could have got away with the 35 litres in the pits.
Go left.
Run out of fuel. Well, that was a solid... Do you know what? It wasn't particularly fast, but
Car on the right.
we didn't make any mistakes, so...
Go left.
Made no errors, that's the most important thing.
There's the flag, it's over.
Obviously, we're still lacking speed, but... If I can get... Whoa! If I can pick up the consistency first, that's the most important thing, so... We didn't make a mistake, really, in the whole race, so that's the most... That's the key thing that we need to get right first, so... Unfortunately, the pace wasn't really there. We finished about 6 seconds behind P2. Let's have a little look at the laps, what the lap consistency was like. So the consistency was good though. I mean, just 46s. Every single lap was a 46, except for the last lap, which was a 47. But I think that was because we had to overtake that back marker and he was in our way a bit. But consistency wasn't too bad through the race. There was no laps dropping out of 46s. It wasn't particularly an on-fire speed, but it was an okay performance, really. It was a weak lobby, I'll be brutally honest. That's the type of race that, when I was playing it all the time, I'd expect to probably try and get the win out of that. Yeah, it was consistent. It was acceptable. You know, that's the first part we need to get sorted on this game. Just keeping the consistency for the 50-odd minutes. Yeah, this is live zany. Yeah, we just need to get the consistency, and I mean that's what we've got there. But now we need to try and find some speed, I think. Setup was okay, but it still feels too safe. It's like it feels a little bit understeery in certain situations, but I think some of it's my driving. Some of it's probably the brakes. I need to get the V3 pedals eventually, but that's the next aim for this game is the V3 pedals because they will gain me time on this. But I know this guy here, he's fast. He's not a massively high I-rated driver, I don't think, but he's quite fast. I want to compare what his... Let's come out of this anyway. Let's have a little look what his previous results have been like, because we finished about 15, 16 seconds behind him. I think something like that. Let's have a little look. I'm using the Thrustmaster TGT. It's the GT Sport wheel, but in other mode, it basically converts itself to a TS, very similar to the TSPC racer wheel. It's not much difference to that when it goes into that mode. Have a little look. I mean, that was a really low-rated lobby, so there's going to be some low I ratings in this, but have a little. I probably lost I rating, I would think. Oh no, I gained 3 I rating. Yay! We gained 16. We're gaining the safety rating though. That's important. Yeah. So Dave, he's nearly a 4K driver, 4K I rated. Driver in front of us. A lot of the drivers behind, we pulled away from them by a big margin, so can't really judge them. But this guy here, we should be beating people with a 2K I rating. That's where this is where I need this. I really wish I could get the setups that I used to use for from the guy who used to do them. Let's just have a little look where Dave's been coming. Let's see where Dave's been coming in his previous results, just to get an idea in higher splits races. So when was that? We finished 40. Oh, he started quite low in that high I rated. Let's find another higher. That was a 3.1. Okay, so he's binned it in that race. It looks like he binned it quite a bit. He started in P2 though in some of these. Can't work this out. He looks like he's had some issues in some races, but he's qualified quite high up in quite high I rated lobbies. See what that 4.2k one. Let's see where his let's see what his qualifying was like in this, because this is a high rated lobby, this one. It looks like he's had a lot of issues, so it looks like that was his first clean race, really. Let's see. Can't tell where he's actually finished there because... Right, let's go to the qualifying. So Oh no, he's. Oh, do you know what? He was P1 in. Oh no, he's in a different car there. He's in the GTE. Okay, so we can't judge that. He's in GTE. Need to see where he's in. Maybe that was his first race. Oh, wait there. Yeah, he's been using GTE a lot. We can't really tell by his how good he was really to compare against. But we gained iRating again. We're not losing it. I need to go for a wee. 1 second. I'm going to go for a wee and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh my god. Possibly the longest. I was desperate in that race. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but I was literally desperate for a piss. I didn't go before the start of the race, and I'd had a brew before. I literally started needing a wee after about lap 10. I was like, oh no, no, no. Oh, I feel better now. It's gone out and testing your loyalty. Oh, headset gone off. Right, so can't do another race because I can only stream for another hour. What's the next? Look, what points did I get in that? Actually, so his iRating has been up to nearly 5k, but he's on a downward spiral like me. So that driver that we've just been racing against, he has been quite high iRated. I've got a feeling at the moment, there's a lot of people that have come back to iRacing that maybe like took breaks and stuff, and you know, with the new time of day changing, I think it's got a lot more popular now. How many people are online now? 2,000. Hard to judge, really. I might have. I haven't got that set up, have I? Where is? Back is that on Summit Point? I haven't learned that in a. I need a thermos. I know, a big, massive thermos with just. I'm gonna get one of them, you know. Big brew, leave it there, and then I can just pour myself a brew every like hour or so. Let's have a little look what the. I can't remember what the tracks were for, the Ferrari series that I wanted to check. I just need to find my speed on this game. Yeah, they're on fire, them races, Zany. I can't get over how good they are. Sarcasm. It's a piss. I can't. I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to stream some open lobbies, just testing out some Group 3 and Group 4 cars again later. So, Imola in the Ferrari with a fixed setup. That's only a 15-minute race, that series, so that's going to be a good fun. Where's the VRS? Just need to get these setups sorted because it's annoying, you know, when you know that the setup's holding you back. It really is frustrating. Also, the fact that I'm not playing this game as much recently, but then that we got a 2-week gap in FIA now, so I might do a bit more iRacing while there's no FIA. We'll do a lot of open lobbies on GT Sport and stuff, and I'm not going to be able to do any videos in terms of daily races because this week's daily races are turd. So I'll try and get the brake bias video done over this next week or so, and at least that I can get that video out of the way. Try and get the intro sorted to the stream as well and the outro. I wish I knew how to. I wish I was a bit better with the editing stuff. I need to really work out how to do stuff on it. I'm gonna do him. I'll definitely be doing Imola on that series, but I need to see what where's VRS? I love Imola. It's one of my favourite tracks, so I like that track. Let's have a little look at this one. I can't remember what track this was for the next track. Zandvoort. Oh yeah. Now I like Zandvoort, so it's a shame that I've deleted setups that I had. Because they changed the setup, so it wouldn't have worked anyway, but the weeklies are terrible. I mean, like race A, just wait until you see the race A. I mean, it's just on fire. Such a good race A. What's the IMSA which we've been doing? Because I need to try and do as many IMSAs as possible, really, because then I can get me credits. Now remember, if you want to join iRacing, use my link in the description when you're putting in who recommended you, and I will receive some iRacing credits so I can buy content, which will be a massively big thank you to anyone that does that. Where the hell is IMSA? There you are. No, it shows you the score in your overall driver rating score. It doesn't really show you your points in FIA. It shows you how many wins you've had in daily races, how many of them have. I think it says all your sport mode wins, and then it tells you how many wins you've had in what do you call it? Like how many of them have been in FIA, how many pole positions you've had in FIA and stuff like that. I think. Huh? Yeah. Oh, Brown's Hatch. It's at Brown's Hatch. So that's going to be the Audi, I think. Or will it be the Mercedes, actually? It might be the Mercedes again. I don't know if it'll be the Mercedes or the Audi that'll be the better car for that. I might drive the Audi, though, just for a change of car. Because we've been using the Mercedes a bit. I might try the Audi at Brown's Hatch. Might message someone to see if they give me a setup. I've got a few people that are faster than my friends from when I used to race with them. I wonder if Project Sideways is still playing the game much. We got Rachel's on. Mustn't know that we're live. Zany, by the way, have you been getting my notifications the last few days for when I've been going live, or have you been missing them because of the YouTube situation? What's that? Let me see. As Nathan. Imola would be great to come to GT Sport, but okay, sound. Because a lot of people haven't been getting them recently. Like yesterday, was it? Yeah, the other day, the last 2 days, I've been going live and getting 2 people in the stream, so I've had to restart the stream to like initiate people coming in. It's been a pain, but it seems to be improved now. Anyway, today's is better anyway. Yeah, I think a lot of people haven't been getting them, but I know that there's a lot of people on YouTube saying this, like on Twitter, that have said the same thing about this. I mean, the other day they definitely weren't going on because we only had 2 people in the stream. It was on an FIA stream and we had 2 people after like, it was like 10 minutes into it. So I decided to restart it. And then as soon as I restarted it, the viewers went up. It was weird. Yeah, no, I can't imagine many people are going to be doing... I can't imagine many people will be doing the... what do you call it? Let me just... Nathan Powell donated Australian $2 through Super Chat. Can you answer Opaz's question? Where is he? Here, you think you are faster with the Fanatec CSL with the V3 pedals than the... I've never used the Fanatec because I got the Thrustmaster GT and want to upgrade it. I've never used the Fanatec, so I can't tell you. The best person to ask for that would be Lightning. But Lightning's been putting in some very, 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 very fast times with the Thrustmaster GT. Go and have a look at his qualifying time on Daily Race C last week. It was a 46.9. So, yeah, I think that the difference isn't massive. Not on GT Sport anyway, yeah. But thank you very much for that $2, Nathan. I appreciate that. I didn't see your question, sorry. Yeah, I want to get the V3 pedals. I think the benefits to them is more for iRacing because I won't be able to use them on GT Sport. I don't think the V3 pedals will work on GT Sport. As far as I know, it's not going to work. But obviously, on iRacing, I can use them with this wheel. I just plug them directly into the PC. Need advice on a setup for the M6 GT3. On the Imola, brutally honest, you're asking the wrong person now because I haven't been on Assetto Corsa, Project Cars. I don't really know setups on iRacing too well, but I haven't been on them games for so long, so I can't even remember half of the tricks that you need to use. But I do know that the downforce isn't massive on Imola normally. It's normally medium to low, so not really low, but like medium-ish. You don't go too high on downforce on AC as far as I remember. Project Cars 2. See, that's... Do you know what I'd do? I would just go onto the Imola time trial boards, download a load of setups from the Ghosts, the top setups, and then try adjusting them to your liking. That's the best way I found, because you'll get a base idea of what works at the track. No, but I want to buy the wheel to the pedals. Yeah, the TGT pedals are pretty crap. I'm going to be brutally honest. They're not the best, but they're basically the same as the T3 PA Pros. The V3 pedals are going to be a lot better than them, but I think once you're used to them, you're not going to gain that much on GT Sport. It's games like iRacing where you gain a bit more with V3s. I know that Lightning's been doing really well with the Thrustmaster GT. Obviously, he's practicing with this because he wants to make sure at the next World Finals he's more used to it. Because what people don't realise is that IOF Racing had this wheel. So he's been practicing with that all the time. Lightning went to the World Finals 100% used to the Fanatec. So I can't wait to see like the difference with Lightning when he's used to this wheel. I think you might see a bit of an improvement in the World Finals. Because he was driving on a strange wheel, which is not the best thing to be doing at a World Finals. I think that Lightning might not dominate, but I think he's going to be a lot faster when he's used to the wheel. What? I haven't even got my... I need to connect that. I need to work out... There's a screw. I need to unscrew the screw so I can connect the shifter directly to... Have I got a little screwdriver on me now? I want to just go into a... We've got a little 40 minutes. I can go into a little practice session and just try something out. Need a little screwdriver though. With me, little box of... I need a flat-headed one, a really small one. Oh god. How to do this for me? Oh, it's not that one, it's either... That might do it. I can just. On. Through. Fine, I can connect me because on with this shifter, I can connect it directly to the wheel, whereas on the T500 you couldn't do that. Saves at using up a USB slot when you. So for like PS4, sorry, it's a massive plus because you only have three three USB slots on the PS4. But I won't be using the shifter on PS4 anyway. To be fair, I can't use the bar gets in the way of my clutch. However, on iRacing with the MX5, I haven't driven this MX5 for ages, so I'm going to set this up now. Let's just should be on and working. Let's we're gonna just do something here now. Let's where are you? Mazda Global, where are you? Because with the Mazda you need the shifter really. It's about 2-3 temps faster with the shifter, maybe about that. Let's just bring this up. I think it's Summit Point. Now I haven't been on this track for absolutely ages. Which version of it is it? I don't know which version. It's normally the long one. Jefferson Circuit. Which one's that? Oh well, let's just go and test this out. We're going to test the shifter out now. Let's just go into a practice lobby. We'll go into that one. I love the Mazda, you know. No, we don't use auto blip. I do that myself with the It's just that with the Mazda, you don't need to on upshift you have to use the clutch, but in real life, apparently this MX5 Cup on downshift, you don't need to use the clutch. It's just the way the car works. I don't think it's got an auto blip though, because I do blip the throttle with this car. I used to. It'll take me so long to get used to the shifter again. I'll be missing the gears and everything. Not really lined up very well, but we'll test this out. I haven't even got a livery for this car, but who cares? Let's just join a practice session and have a little half an hour with the Mazda. This car's so much fun to drive though. I do enjoy it. Last PC I drove was R Factor 2 and I love. Yeah, R Factor 2 is really good. But I really should play that game again. The handling on R Factor 2 is pretty much perfect, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's one of them games that I know it's really good, but I just can never be bothered playing, and that it's missing something from it. Let me just turn my headset on. Alright, so I need to configure this now, I think. Let's just see. Just check that. Right, so activate button. So activate a button key or axis for upshifting with sequential shifters. Okay, well we know that. Done that. Activate a button for downshifting. I don't know why I've had to. Alright, yeah. Have an 8 shifter button, want to use it? Yep. Shift to reverse and then click done. Done. I'll shift into first. Done. Second. Done. Third. Fourth. Done. Fifth. God, this shift is so wonky. I'm gonna miss fifth gear all the time. I'm not sure if there's something not quite right with this shifter, but let's just test it out. Why is it saying unassigned? I've just assigned that. Why is it? Try again with it. So, wonder if I've not I might need to go into the profiler and do this. Don't know if it's activating properly. Wonder, do you have to connect the shifter to the PC to make it work? Oh, the cat's just stood on the keyboard and put F10 as shifting. You knobhead of a cat. What the? Stupid. Ugh. I don't believe this. Let's go back. Start again. The cat just stood on the keyboard. Cat winds me up. Right. Done. Done. Don't think this is working, to be honest. Yeah, it's not working like that. So the shifter needs to be directly connected to the PC, I think. Let's see if I've got a I might have to do it. Bloody hell. I've got to again. It's connected, but it's not. It won't come out now. For that. Pissing me off, that. So annoying. Right. Let's try this. See if I can get this lead to reach. Okay, so it's working now. So it mustn't work going directly through to the wheel. That's really weird, that. I would think it would have worked because there's a proper slot on it for it, unless it doesn't work on PC like that. Which is strange. So let's redo this now. Let's recalibrate it. Gearbox. Upshifting to that one. Done. Down. Done. Yes. So let's just double check this is all right. Shift to reverse. Reverse. 1 second. Done. Third. Fourth. Done. Fifth. Done. Sixth. Done. Right. Yeah, it's working now. So such a pain. This 5th gear on this. I don't know if there's something wrong. Let's just see. Pain. Be aggressive with it. Right. So this is fixed setup. Yeah. Let's just see. I think I might change my brake pressure on this game as well for GT3. I feel like braking's a little bit weird with the current pressure. So not driven this car in about, wow, it must be over a year. Use this shift. Okay, so it's going to take a bit of getting used to back for the shifter. Can't remember the track properly as well. So much better with a shifter on this. This is how, like, this is the advantage people on GT Sport get. Oh, can't really remember how hard you can take some of these corners. I haven't been on this track in well over a year. Such an easy car to drive though. Just obviously apart from the shifting, because I'm crap at shifting at the moment. It's just got so much grip. It's a piece of piss to drive. This used to be a little tricky in this, but they altered the setup. They made the setup so that you can it's just a little bit more stable than it used to be. The rear used to kick out on this a lot more than it does here. But it's good fun, this car. I got in too aggressive. This cat needs to piss off. Yeah, the Mazda, I really like it. I mean, I should start getting used to it a bit so we can stream some Mazda racing. It feels easier to drive than it used to. The force feedback needs to be higher as well. The wheel feels really loose. Need to add more force feedback on the options. Right, let's go back and add some more force feedback. I'm so bad at driving that at the moment. Let's just... The force feedback's too weak. I need that up to about... Let's try 15. Try again. Let's go and practice. I enjoy this car though. I think we can do some streams on this. It's good fun. And I love that you can use a shifter and you only have to use a shifter for upshifts. I mean, use the clutch for upshifts. On downshifts, you get away with just flipping the throttle a bit. ×1, who cares? We're just here to practice and have fun. I won't be racing this anyway because obviously this track ends today and not up to speed on it, but it's weird that, do you know what I like about this car though? It's more involved because you've got to use the shifter. You feel more involved when driving it. Not my time so bad so far though. Braked a little bit too late. You're right, Niz, man. Ah! I think I might need to move my I think my seats moved back again because I'm finding it hard to get full brake here. Let's just go back to the pits. Yeah, that's a bit. Put it there. That'll be a bit better. Yeah, I did a tweet about that in this, man, before, you know. So what do we basically need when we've got no FIA to race? A good week in GT Sport daily races, and then that's what you load up today. So shit. It's just so bad. I have to say, I enjoy this car. I'm going to do some streaming with this car. It's so much fun. Plus, the racing with this is really close, you'll find. Because it's shorter races and single make. It's really quite close. The slipstream's quite strong with this car as well. Right, let's not burn the engine out. Why won't it go into third? Wouldn't go into third gear then. I definitely think my shifter might have some issues. It has had quite a bit of drink spilt in it. Like, the cat's knocked a few drinks off there, straight onto my shifter a few times. That damn cat. Maybe I need to stay in second gear there. Let's try and get... I know it used to be 53s on this track, I think. Let's try and see if we can get into 53s. So easy to drive this car, though. The grip levels are so high compared to GT3, which is weird, because obviously you're going so much slower. It's just a lot easier to drive than GT3. I mean, GT3 is quite easy as well, but this is super easy to drive. Let it rev. That annoys me, that ×1. That shouldn't be a ×1 penalty, that. You're basically going an inch over the track. That's poor. This corner's where I need to hook it up a bit more. Ah! I need to sort that corner out. I need to work out whether I might need to stay in fourth through there, but we'll see. Braking too late into that final corner. I'm gonna do the Mazda Cup next week. See what track it's on. We'll do this just for some fun. That's better. Stay nice and tight through there. Keep it nice and tight, and then you can get on the power a bit earlier. That's better. That's better. That's what I wanted to do through there. Just this final corner now. I missed my gear again. Let's try and get that last corner a bit better. Such a crap lap. Trying to carry too much speed that time. God, this cat is proper pissing me off. Okay, so getting the hang of that corner. Let the rear glide a bit through there. That's probably the best way to do that. That gear shift again. I'm saying he just deleted someone's message. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, let's go back to pits and get a fresh set of tyres here. Need to try and work this out. I need to get this down to a low 54 is what I should. I wonder if I can get my all-time best on this. Oh god, what am I doing there? What button changes the? Can I do it like this? I don't know what button changes the lap delta. No, it's not that. I can't remember the bottom. I think the cat has just been laying on my keyboard. Hairs all over it. Let's try. Sure, it's tab, isn't it? Oh, there you go. So my all-time best lap is a 53.4 with an optional 53.1, but that'll be with weather conditions taking effect as well. But let's not base that off the all-time best lap because that'll be with the weather. Obviously, when you've had cold tracks in the past. I should be in the low 54s, I think, really. Keep an eye on that time. Session best. Yeah. I had the keyboard off, that's why it wasn't working. I turned the keyboard off because the cat keeps trying to lay on my keyboard. Ah, gear shifting. I've got to make this a bit more secure. It's moving around while I'm changing gear, so the position I've got to put it in feels different every time. Right, so what we want to try and get at least a mid 54. At least, really. Let's go wide.
Car stop on the right.
Where do I want to brake? I'm trying to remember the braking. Too aggressive on the curb. This corner. That's better through there. That's more like it. And then this if I can hook this up, we might get it to a 54.5, which isn't too bad. It's not brilliant, but I tried to go in way too deep. I remember the days where I used to be able to drive. Oh, there we go, no problem. The potential's not too bad, actually. The optimal 54.5. Really, I think that in terms of the top split in this, you'll be needing 54 flat, 53.9, something like that. It really does take quite a bit of getting used to after not using the shifter as well to get your brain. I know you do it in a car, but it's so much different. It's just a different way of, because you're left foot braking on this. That gear, this not going in properly in third or fifth gear seems like an issue. That's better off the exit of that. So again, I've just got to hook that final corner up, really. That's a bit better. So what's this lap going to be? 54.6, not too bad, because I messed like over the line we were going really slow, so let's see if we can. Beep beep, coming through.
Right side.
I mean, why are you really going to race me in practice? What are you doing? An idiot. Trying to race me in practice when he's just come out of the pits. We ended up taking him off then by mistake as well. Need to get on the power earlier there. Yeah, so you can keep it on the power. I've just got to be a bit more confident with this car. Yeah, you can be way more aggressive than what I'm being. I'm guessing this corner you got to really get the rear sliding through it and try and hold it quite narrow as well. The potential's at a 54.4 at the moment. Try and knock that down a bit. No, gears. Gonna take me a while. I think we'll do a race in this next week though, definitely. Just let's have a little look at the what the time's like on there. Can't really judge it. I'm guessing we're gonna need to be late 53s really to be competitive in the top split on that. Should you update software for GTS too? What's that about in this, man? What are you on about there? Oh, is that for a G29 are you on about? The trees, I don't know if you can hit them. I think you probably can hit the trees, but I don't know whether if you go too far over it resets you. Oh, for your G29. Oh, the pace isn't bad there, really. Consider I've just jumped on and got a 54.6 already. We could I want to try and... I've got another 10 minutes. Let's try and get this down to a... That gear... I feel like... Try and get this to be a bit more... It's so annoying me that, because it's not going in properly. I feel like the shifter might be a bit knackered. Yeah, it's a very it's a bit temperamental, this shifter. I think I've got to really shove it into gear to get it to activate it. You can't let that rev too much. It hits the limiter right on the red. Done it again. I'm in third, but it's not. I feel like I need to have a little look at this. I don't know if there's something blocking it. I haven't put auto. Let me just check that no automatic settings are on this. We haven't got any shift aid on. Auto engine start. Just checking it didn't have anything auto on that was interfering with it, but probably a mixture between my shit shifting and the shifter being a bit knackered, but we'll see what we can get it to do. I know it took me a good few days to get used to the shift the last time. I kept missing shifts a lot of the time when I was on it in the past. Fourth to fifth gear shift used to be a nightmare for me when I used to do this. Done it again. Need to be. I think I'm not putting 100% clutch down. Maybe I need to. I know what I need to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recalibrate the clutch, but only put it. I'll put the clutch as like 50%, just so that I don't have to put. Press the throttle fully and press done. The brake fully done. Now I'll say that just so that it should make it activate better then. Right now. Oh, what's it doing? Oh no. It's staying on the clutch now. Hey, why is it... What? Oh, it's... Stupid bloody thing. Why has it done that? Throttle, then release it, press done. Brake, then release it, press done. Let's reset that actually. Set. So let's see if that does it this time. That should do it now. Okay, let's just see if that changes a bit easier. Might be better now. Oh shit. Should be a lot easier to change now, I think. Yeah, it's changing better now. I'm hoping that sorted it.
You got a slow car on the left.
I was so aggressive over that curb. Wrong line. Oh, the pedals are a pain in the ass on every set of pedals I've ever had with them getting like dust and crap, and I hoover mine out every day, like pretty much every 2 days. At least it's shifting better now. It's not missing that shift as it seems to be a lot better clicking into third. Not far off the lap I did before. Another 54.6, so let's try and beat it this time. Missed the apex again. That won't beat it now. Come on. Run wide. We got the optional down to a 54.3, which isn't bad considering I've only just jumped on this car and that for the first time in about a year. Trying. This car is a lot more stable than it used to be, and it's can't rotate it as much as you used to be able to, I feel. As I say that, I nearly drift the whole corner. Ah, we're going in the trees. Yeah, it just resets you back to the pits. There you go. Got sent to the shadow realm, as Super GT would say. Oh god. Load cell brake mod is about €100. I think for the Thrustmaster's supposed to be bringing out a proper load cell kit for the T3PAs. Apparently that's what I heard a long time ago, an official load cell kit, but not heard anything about it. It really needs it. You got the notification this time, Antomix? Yeah. It looks like they've fixed the issue, which is good to see. Not long now. I need to end this pretty much now. I've got to pick the kids up in I've got to be at the school in 25 minutes, so I'm going to end that there. But at least I've got used to the car now. I'll see. Well, let's have a little look on the. Go back to the garage. Let's check out what next week's track is for this, because I've not. It's going to be a crap track probably, but I'll do it. It's always free tracks, all the tracks that you get with the default game with the Global Cup, because everyone can enter it then. So it's normally quite popular, to be fair. There's normally like 9 to 10 splits on it. Withdraw from that. See the schedule for this. What one is it? Let's have a look. Charlotte Motor Speedway. The track I don't know. We can have a test. We can have a little warm up of that at some point next week. So we'll probably do a stream next week, and we'll probably try and do a few daytime streams next week, so that we can do the Ferrari, the IMSA, the VRS, the Mazda Global Cup. Just try and get a few different race combinations done, because we can do daytime streams on iRacing. I say next week, but this week, because it starts tomorrow. So this week and next week, do like a few midday streams on iRacing, and then GT Sport in the night. Especially with the fact that GT Sport's tracks this week are so shite. We need to consider as well manufacturer. So everyone needs to have a little think about the manufacturer for FIA, because with the tweet that Gran Turismo put out today, a lot of people believe that the official season for GT Sport is starting at the end of the month, and we're going to be able to change our cars. Now, the first season is believed to be a pre-season again. But whether this is true, it might not be the official season, but a lot of people are saying it's going to be, because they put out a tweet saying, are you ready for the start of the FIA season or something like that? Hashtag FIA GT Sports season. And it starts at the end of this month. So it could be an official season. So we need to really think about a car that we're going to use. I need to have a word with people that are in my esports team as well, because you have to kind of match it up to. We need to see the rules. Is it going to take into effect the American and Asia regions as well? What cars you pick? Because last season it did in the official season. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how it's going to. I'm not sure whether it's going to be the official season yet. Yeah, and this man. If you go onto Gran Turismo's official Twitter, they put out a tweet saying, "Are you ready for the official season?" Like, basically, they didn't say official. They said, "Are you ready for the next FIA GT Sport season starting at the end of January?" Now, they haven't stated whether it's an official one or what, but a lot of people are saying it will be, because apparently the season we just done was delayed by like 3-4 months before it started or something. So the pre-season on the one we just done started in, what was it? When did it start? Was it something like, I can't think, when did the pre-season start? It was like April, something like that, was it? April, May, April? Because then you had the pre-season was a month long, and then you had the proper season. No, it wasn't December. That was the World Finals was in December. The whole official season ended in September or August, didn't it? Yeah, September. The official season ended in September. So the pre-season must have been, yeah, May. So if it was delayed by 3-4 months, it kind of matches that they would be starting it at the end of January. I don't know, Nizman. It depends. What I'm going to do, to be brutally honest, because the first season will mean nothing. It'll be a pre-season again, and I'm going to probably go on my other account, check out what time, see if anyone does a time trial straight away for it, and see what people are I'm going to wait quite late before I pick my car. I'm going to see what other people are going first, and before I make my final decision. It's going to be very close to the race day. I will practice with a few different cars probably and just pick one that I think I want to go. Yeah, Lexus would. It all depends as well. What we need to find out is how they're running these races. No one can pick a car until you know whether it's going to be tyre wear based, fuel based, none of it based. If there's no issue with tyre and fuel wear, then that'll make a massive change to the cars that you'll want to pick. Yeah, Lexus is an option, but I'm put off by Hyundai because the Group 3 car's a little bit slow. But the Group 4 car's not bad, but it's not brilliant. But Aston Martin was quite intriguing last night with the tyre wear when we tested it. The tyre wear on the Aston Martin is basically non-existent on the Group 3 cars. So we did this is how good the tyre wear is on the Aston Martin. We did Nürburgring GP last night, and we did 10 laps at times 15 tyre wear. Now, I thought after the race was done, I was driving the Aston Martin, and I was so convinced that I hadn't set the tyre wear properly. I went back into the lobby set and said, I think I must have left that on times 10 because I wasn't getting any tyre wear. I was like, there was literally no tyre wear on the Aston Martin. So I went into the garage and looked at, like, obviously the settings, and it was on times 15 still. It's just that the Aston Martin's that good on tyre wear. It's crazy how the tyre wear doesn't affect the car. It didn't even look like it was taking any tyre wear off of it on times 15. I know the Group 4 car is going to get the tyre wear, but if the Group 3 car is that good, you can make the results up with the Group 3. And it's quite fast down the streets as well, the Aston Martin. It'll be interesting. I really don't know what I'm going to go with. I just wish the races were a little bit longer, so that qualifying wasn't as important, because you want a really good qualifying car to give you the chance of staying at the front. If in a 10-lap race, you need to be qualifying in the top 5, really. You're going to use your new account. Is it ranked up fully, or I don't know. Depends how high ranked up it is. I don't know if you're going to need to get S license again before. I don't know how they'll do it. But that Aston Martin in Group 3 had unbelievable tyre wear. It was way better than the Porsche. It was miles ahead of the Porsche for tyre wear. But I have no, I really don't know. We need some information first. I'm guessing they'll give us some. They should be giving us some info on when it's going to start, if it's the official season, all the stuff like that soon. So hopefully we'll get it after this update, which is going to be Wednesday, isn't it? We're getting an update on Wednesday. Yeah, sometimes I can hook the qualifying up, but it seems to be this. I seem to be struggling a bit compared to the T500 with qualifying with this, but now I'm getting there. Like, I finally, at Suzuka the other day, I didn't even hit a good lap. I messed spoon up. It should have been in the 58s like Org's lap, but I messed it up on the spoon. And luckily I still got P3 in qualifying. Yeah, I want to know how they're doing the nations. Are they going to do the same as they've done for the last seasons, where it's just your free drivers from each country? Because if they do, it's going to ruin it a bit for me. That I don't like that. It's going to screw over so many good drivers, because some countries have way more drivers that are in top 10s, stuff like that, than other countries. Right, anyway, we're going to end the stream there. I've got to go and pick the kids up. I've got 10 minutes to get dressed and put my jeans on and go and pick them up. And we need to go to the shop as well, so I'll have to pick them up and go to the shop. But we're going to stream some GT Sport later. I can't do the Tokyo video. I'm so annoyed about Tokyo. The replay for that, when we finished second and we had that really good result behind Alex Oni, it only saved half the race. So after lap 8, it just died. It ends because I must have been running out of memory. So I'm so annoyed. Can't even do that into a video. And while I was recording it today, and it got to lap 8 or something like that, and it just went off, and I was like, oh, what's going on? So I can't upload that now. It's only got half the race. So if you want to watch that race, make sure you go onto the live stream and check that out. It was a good race. It was fairly safe. It wasn't much going on. It was just quite driving a little bit like a pussy and just staying behind P1 and just settling for P2 in that race. But it was done. It was done on the live stream, so it is there to watch if you want it. Watch it. So later on, back on GT Sport for some open lobbies. We're not going to do daily races later because they're crap. I'm just going to do some open lobbies, practicing for FIA, trying out different cars and stuff like that. Half the race has gone. Another plug there. Hey? I don't get you. Another plug there. I'm not following this. Yeah, but oh god, I'm tired now. We're gonna stream later on anyway, so on GT Sport we'll be around, just in case people aren't gonna get the notification, because we know what it's like. It should be around 8 o'clock, something like that. Between 8 and half 8, and we'll just stream some open lobbies again. Half the race gone is another streamer. Is it? Never heard of it. Never heard of that streamer. Oh well. But, yeah. We'll be streaming GT Sport later, testing out Group 4, Group 3, around a few different tracks. We'll be testing high tyre wear as well, because we want to make sure that the cars are testing for what conditions might be like in the official season. Anyway, thank you for joining that race. It wasn't that eventful. We were driving around the P3 just from the start to the end, but no incidents. Kept it clean. At least we kept it consistent that time at Watkins. No mistakes, no errors, and we actually gained some iRating for a change. But we're not losing iRating. I don't know how I'm getting away without losing iRating at the moment. It will change soon, probably, but for now, not too bad. Anyway, thank you for coming into the stream. Thank you to the donations. Thank you to the people that subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. And I will see you all later on for a GT Sport FIA manufacturer test. And we'll do some FIA style races with the similar kind of settings that we would have for FIA. Anyway, see you all later. Have a great day and see you around 8 o'clock. Bye, everyone.